Wait. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is November the 28th. I'm getting lost in a time warp. I have no idea what date. I know what season it is. It's frigid. It's so cold. But yeah, we're back from Thanksgiving break, Thanksgiving trip. A lot has happened since the last time we spoke, I guess. This is what happens. I just get stuck in the matrix and I get lost.
Do you know what's going on right now?
No, not really.
No, okay.
Because also, don't blame me. This last night, I had a group presentation this morning, but last night went over to their house. We were there for legit 4 hours getting this stuff organized. I came home at like borderline 11, which is not late to some people, but it's late to me, especially when I have to wake up at 6 a.m. the next day to go back to school and go over it again. But we did it. We crushed it. And then I came home and I got another presentation to work on. So I've been doing that for the past 2 hours, potentially. So I'm also just school. Like, for a gal that doesn't really like school, I've been doing a little bit too much school lately, but it's been required.
It is the end of semester things. Before we get too much into the recap, let's start this episode by hearing from our first sponsor, 310 Rosemont. If you're looking for some awesome apparel, shoes, accessories, or more, literally anything you can think of, head to 310. They have all you can need for these colder months. It is getting freezing outside, you guys. Like literally it snowed this morning. But go there, mention Queens of Cassell at checkout, get 15% off. It's located on Main Street, super convenient, super cute shop. We love it. So head over to 310. Now let's jump into the recap. First of all, yeah, it was snowing this morning. Were you outside when that happened?
No, I was in my class, but the window, like those windows, and I just saw it speckle, and I was like, ew. I walked to class this morning, and I thought my earlobes were gonna fall off.
No, I fully believe that. I've refused to put on a winter jacket though yet. Still, have you been wearing yours?
I had mine today, but I was also wearing a thick sweater, and I knew that I was about to present. I was like, if I start sweating, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. So I braked it.
Oh my god! Anytime I get up, if I have to talk in front of anyone, I do start sweating immediately.
Well, I was more so talking to my walk over to the class.
Oh.
Like, if I was had the t-shirt, the sweater, and the jacket, I would have just walked into class dripping, especially because our classrooms be hot.
Yeah. No, I definitely do that too. Wait, so do you not sweat during presentations and stuff?
Nope.
For public speaking, that's just your thing?
I can do it pretty well.
Okay, well, some of us weren't blessed like that, but that's okay. We all have
I think my
things.
breathing definitely gets affected more. I forget how to breathe during my words. I have to consciously take a breath.
No, I feel that.
I use all my breath in the one sentence, and I forget to take a breath in, and then it gets to the end of the sentence, and I sound like this.
It's like a singer. It's
yeah.
You're performing. So it makes
people
sense.
like that.
You're a performer. But yeah, we haven't had time to podcast the last few weeks because we had a very, very busy week last week. We had 3 games, and obviously we went to the Cayman Islands too. So I thought we could just discuss those 3 games a little bit. First, we had UNCG last Monday. It's been so long, you guys. We've been so many different places since then, and I fully it's a struggle to remember that game. All I remember was that students were not here because it was Thanksgiving break. It was my home. Obviously, I'm from Summerfield/Greensboro, so we played my home college team, whatever.
Did they do it on purpose?
Did Virginia Tech schedule it on purpose?
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, I doubt. I mean, there's nothing really. It'd be different if we were going there, but I don't really get anything out of them coming here. The only other thing I remember is that it was not our best game, but we still got the win. So I guess that's all that matters. Do you remember anything? Do you remember what color jerseys they wore?
Yeah, they wore yellow. I remember them wearing yellow because they had long yellow tights on as well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of gold.
Yeah. Oh, also, Allie and Holland, right? That was that game.
Yes.
The Bel Airs came to that game. So for all the students that weren't there, you missed out. Our besties came to the game. Hopefully they'll come to more. Well,
pardon?
Wait.
Excuse me?
You guys, if you don't watch on YouTube, you're really missing out. But the Bel Airs are also, they just told us, coming to LSU, which is so cool. Obviously, we're playing at LSU, so they're going to have tons and tons of fans. So
Keep in mind, we played UNCG. We dipped straight to the game when we got back. we're going to LSU tomorrow. Like, we've been traveling.
Yeah, no, I think you can tell by our faces and appearances that we're both very tired.
And I'm just pale and drained. And it's the season!
Yeah, no,
this is my state for the next few months.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just how it goes. But yeah, so we did get to go to the Cayman Islands, which is really cool. We played 2 games there, which was, let me just say, our schedule was not the nicest. We played our first game against Kansas at 5 p.m. on a Friday, and then we played 11 a.m. Tulane the next day.
Well, we were so convinced that our Kansas game was going to get pushed back because all day those courts were like wet and slippery, and like there were game delays, like people were injured, slipping over, and we were just convinced that they were just going to like push it back maybe, but they just shortened our warm-up.
Yeah. No, girls were slipping, like dangerous slipping, like actually getting hurt.
Slippery.
I slipped. Yeah, I think our movements are very different, so that's probably why, but I didn't slip. Like, I'll normally think a court is slippery, but I don't know, it must have just been like once it caught water, if you were like moving a certain way. I don't know. I didn't slip once.
It was also so hot, so like when we sweat, the sweat dripped on the court and it just accumulated. Like, it was not a good mix.
It was so, I don't even know if it was hot. It was humid. So humid. I sweat so much in both the games. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous.
It was crazy.
Yeah, so our first game we did play Kansas. That was kind of fun because my mom went there. Obviously, she's from there, like my whole family, whatever. And they were a very good team. They won the WNIT last year. I think they definitely were trying to prove something. They wanted to have a statement win so they could get in the NCAA tournament this year. They probably thought that they should have been last year. Yeah. So I think they came out with something to prove.
They also played UConn the next day too, so like they had 2 good cracks at.
Yeah,
an opportunity to get a bid.
Yeah, I think they definitely intentionally scheduled a couple really tough games so that they could build their resume. And spoiler alert, we did win, but there were tons of lead changes the whole game. Yeah. Like they were a very, very good team.
They returned, I think, I think they had 1 change in the starting lineup, and she was a freshman maybe at 4.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like that team was the team that won the WNIT.
Yeah, they were very experienced. Just a good team, but. I think I'm very proud of our team because we were able to, despite it being a back and forth game, we were able to finish and pull through with the win, which is a super valuable skill. We haven't always been able to finish games.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
Yeah. Georgia came up with the clutch 3 that ended up being the game-winning shot, even though it was like with
2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, it was like almost 3 minutes or something left in the game, but nobody on our team scored or nobody on their team scored for the rest of the time. So basically she hit a buzzer beater, a game winner, if you round down enough. But yeah, we won 59-58, a pretty low scoring game. I'd also like to mention that I shot my first technical free throws ever. It was kind of just because I was already there.
She was hot.
Hot from the free throw line?
No, as in like you got fouled, so you shot your 2.
Yeah.
And then you walked back to us, and Coach Brooks was yelling at you. Didn't hear him, so I grabbed you and I shoved you back to the line.
I don't hear any when I'm in a game. If I'm like trying to do something, and in that instance I was trying to get the heck out of the way, like I'm not really there.
Yeah, fair.
Or my ears aren't like taking in any sound.
True. I think I'm so different because I always have to be listening out for him. His voice, it could be like the loudest stadium in America, and his voice just like still registers.
Okay, yeah, no, see, I don't even, because he doesn't, like, you listen to the plays to echo them, I read his lips.
Yeah.
Or like, I'll hear him for the play, or I'll look at him for the plays every time. But I don't know, if I'm not looking at him, I don't hear anything. Like, there was not many people at the gym.
There was not.
Was he actually yelling at me?
He wasn't like yelling, but he was like loud enough for it to be like understood and heard. At least everyone else heard it except for you.
No. See, I didn't even know he was saying it after the game. I thought maybe you were just telling me to do them, and I was like, "There's no way."
Now that's a leader.
No, you wouldn't do that. You'd want the 2 points.
No, I wouldn't. He originally looked at me and said, "You can take the technicals." I did not feel insulted or anything when he started calling Liz. I pushed her. In fact, I said, "Get back there, take them again." I was more confident in you.
Than I was in myself?
Yep.
I was very confident in myself.
Then I was just twice as confident in that.
Okay, that's sick. Okay. So yeah, we closed out the Tulane game. What did we do? Like after we must have finished the game at like 7:30.
Wait, the Kansas or Tulane game?
Kansas. What did I say?
Tulane.
Okay.
We finished the Kansas game. We went right back to the hotel. We showered. Then we ate. And then we went over Oh, mind you, we had a Thanksgiving dinner before the Kansas game.
I was going to talk about the food later.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
We'll
get there.
We came back, we ate, we watched the UCLA UConn game because that happened right after us, but we couldn't stay for obvious reasons, so we watched it on our phone. And then we went over Scout
at 9:30 p.m.
Then we went to bed pretty much after that. Woke up at what?
I'm sorry, TMI or not TMI, but I didn't go to bed because Florida State and Stanford were playing, and I was locked in. Yeah. I think they played. The game was at like 9 or 9:30, but I finished I watched the whole game.
Yeah, that's insane. I went straight to sleep.
No, maybe film was at 8:30.
It was late.
Regardless, it felt so. After we played a whole game, it felt really late.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Stanford Florida State game was really good. And then, sorry, go ahead.
We woke up. Yeah, we went to sleep, woke up, then we had breakfast, another walk through, and then it just got ready, packed up, and we had to bring our bags to the game. And
not to mention that our room, first of all,
was a completely different hotel.
Yeah, we didn't get the nicely renovated rooms like a lot of our teammates did. We were in one that was not as nice necessarily.
Just not up to date.
Not up to date, yeah. And then it turns out that we come back from breakfast, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Or something, I don't know. Whatever. And the water was leaking from the ceiling onto my bed.
Brown water.
It was brown water. Fortunately, you guys, I didn't have anything on my bed, so nothing got ruined. But it was disgusting and it was inconvenient. And this definitely was the Kansas game. But oh well.
It was right before the Kansas game. Yeah.
Whatever. We had to switch rooms.
I really was making up narratives in my head about where the water came from, how it leaked. A burst in the pipe was just not the conclusion for my head.
No. I was making up more dirty and
morbid,
exactly. Scenarios as to how the brown water ended up on my bed. But regardless, we got moved into a renovated room, which was so nice. I don't know how I started talking about that. But the Tulane game, which was at 11 a.m. the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Another close game, another scrappy, talented team.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts on that game?
We learned a lot about ourselves.
What did we learn? And a lot about
what we have to fix.
Yes, exactly. What do we have to fix? What do we have to work on? Okay. Maybe some aggression, some communication.
Direct communication. Using names.
Sure. We have to shoot better.
Yeah. That's it. Everything.
Then we'll be good. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't play our best this game, but I think obviously this is November. Our team isn't going to be final. This is how it was last year.
By the time we play friggin' Rutgers, we're going to be very different.
Yeah. And it's hard to remember that because last year, obviously, we finished at such a high point. So it's hard to remember a time when it wasn't like that because obviously we made so many memories at that point.
Mm.
But yeah, this time last year, we also were not gelling with our team.
We won and we were winning, but
yeah. But we weren't gelling.
Y'all don't know the full story.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, no.
No.
There's always something going on. Not that anything's going on right now,
Nothing's
but we're not our final form. We're just not. But obviously we have, a lot of good games on our schedule that are going to test us and eventually, get us where we need to be. Winnie girl. Winnie's so protective. Winnie. She says hi.
Shut up.
No. So yeah, that's really not on that. We didn't play our best. We didn't shoot our best. Our defense, wasn't what it's gonna need to be, but we're getting there. We're gonna be fine. Obviously, going to LSU on Thursday is gonna be, another big test, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we're gonna try our best, and the coaches are gonna do a great job coming up with a game plan. But yeah, we ended up winning the Tulane game 76-70, and thanks to Georgia for taking over in the fourth quarter. I told that girl, First of all,
we get into halftime.
We get into halftime. I always look at the box score, whatever, just to see like if we're getting out rebounded, if we have a turnover problem, who has fouls. But I see Georgia Amore is taking 3 shots in the half, and I literally go, "What is this? Actually, what is this? Why do you think we're losing right now? Like, let's maybe fix this." So then, how many shots did you end up taking?
I think out of I don't know how many points I had, but I think
24. I remember.
But I think I scored 2 in the first.
You had literally made 1 field goal in the first half. Yeah,
that was the first half. So I had whatever equated to 22 points.
Yeah, basically I had 22 points in the second half. Thank God, because, anyways, I just, I know it's such a hard thing to be a point guard and have to be responsible for everyone else getting shots and to also balance like when is it my time? But
this is what November's for.
Yeah,
figuring it out.
Yeah, and I think you definitely figured it out in the second half that maybe it was my time. Is it dry in here?
Yeah.
Like dust or something? So yeah, we ended up with a win. We got 2 wins in the Cayman Islands, which is really all that matters. We were able to enjoy our travel back.
Yep.
By enjoy, I mean I slept basically the whole bus ride from. First of all, we had to fly to Washington D.C. and then drive back.
Yeah, so it was like what 2.5, 3, borderline 3-hour flight, and then a 3.5-hour drive because we had to stop and get food and everything.
Speaking of where we stopped and got food, the options were McDonald's or Sheetz. Where do you guys think we stopped? McDonald's. Also love Sheetz though. I'm so excited that Sheetz is coming to Blacksburg. But what did you get from McDonald's, Georgia?
Nuggets, chips, and a quarter pounder. But I lifted it up and it was a little wet, so I kind of put it back in the box and I.
And you didn't tell me?
No.
You didn't give it to me?
No.
I would have so eaten that.
I gave you half the nuggets.
We got the nuggets to share. You didn't give me anything. Whatever, it's fine. You did get a large fries, yeah?
I did. If there's one thing about me, I'm gonna eat a fry.
With what sauce from McDonald's?
Sweet and sour.
So good. Gosh, yeah. So I had McDonald's. Gosh, yeah. I had the McNuggets, fries, and a McDouble.
Wait, we also played. So we played Tulane, and we got fed after the game, which is like great. We got Subway, great. We get to the airport and we're going through security and everything. And I look at Liz, and this girl's lips are blue, her eyes are droopy, her face is pale. I said, "This woman is hangry."
I wasn't angry.
You were borderline. She was about to pass out.
We
get through customs and she beelines to the nearest Wendy's.
Okay, first of all, they only had Wendy's or Subway. I just had Subway. And yes, I did eat my whole sub. I had 2 bags of chips. I had a cookie.
She has a metabolism, okay? She needs to eat.
I was starving, whatever. So I got a Dave single and fries and a huge root beer. Delicious.
Yeah. Anyways, that's just travel. It's just you make what you make out of it.
Yeah, well, that's also just playing 2 games in 24 hours. You're going to take what you can get, okay? I was hungry. But now, speaking of food, but I just said her, Georgia, talk.
Because I brought it up before, but it was the wrong time to bring it up. We did have a Thanksgiving meal, a cute little Thanksgiving dinner. What I was kind of confused about is the night previous, we did, in fact, get mac and cheese, and then Thanksgiving dinner, just from an outsider's perspective, I just thought mac and cheese was supposed to be a staple Thanksgiving dish.
Well, but no, and then the girls were talking about Thanksgiving's not, or mac and cheese isn't a Thanksgiving food. I need to put a poll out. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to do that right now.
I thought it was, like, that was, but maybe it's just because, well, actually, I take this back. I think I've had one proper Thanksgiving meal at your place, and that was after the Bahamas last year. But your dad makes mac and cheese,
we always have mac and cheese.
So I was just like, that's the only ever real Thanksgiving dinner I've had, because we've always been like traveling, like we were in Puerto Rico, Bahamas, like never really had like a proper Thanksgiving except for last year, which I don't mean to take that, whatever.
It's okay.
I haven't had many like experience with like the variety of dishes there could be. Our stuffing was also weird. Like the food at the hotel was really good, but they gave us stuffing and I thought it was meatloaf.
Yeah, it was sliced. It was like
brown. It looked like meatloaf.
Well, do you guys eat stuffing?
No, I thought stuffing. Okay, stuffing to me, you get your chicken, you open up, and you put it in the chicken before you roast it.
Yeah, this is different. Stuffing is made with like bread, like stale bread. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what our stuffing is made out of. I'm assuming it's like butter and garlic, like something like that. I don't know. but like American stuffing, I was just very confused.
Yeah,
That was the first time I've ate stuffing, but it wasn't even traditional normal stuffing.
Yeah. Did you ever talk about the mashed
Stuffing
potatoes?
count,
Sorry.
probably said it 8 times. No, I didn't.
Okay, well, the best thing they had there was the mashed potatoes and gravy. It hit so hard. It was so good. They had it on the Thanksgiving dinner, and they had it the next night.
Yeah.
And that's all I really cared about. I ate so much of it.
They gave us like these tiny. I hate pumpkin pie, but they gave us this tiny little pumpkin pie slice.
You didn't have a bite. Okay, I hate pumpkin pie. She literally said she's never had it. You've never had it.
I hate pumpkin, like sweet pumpkin flavored stuff.
That's in your head.
Because I have a nutmeg fear.
A nutmeg fear? So now you're finally, okay.
A nutmeg phobia.
Yeah, that really makes sense. Because of one experience. I mean, everyone has those. I don't blame you at all. So, yes, the hotel catered food was so good, but Georgia, I think you should take the floor and discuss what happened when we went to lunch.
I forgot about that. You just reminded me.
I know.
We're at lunch, sitting at the table. Let's get the chicken bites. So I get them, and I'm like, okay, like I bite into it. It's a little gray. I'm like, okay, here and there, like a little, won't freak me out too much.
Before we even started eating them, the shapes were a little bit. It wasn't your normal chicken nuggets.
It wasn't like a Chick-fil-A like breast.
It was giving like calamari, like the shape, like just a different.
Just something about it was just off. Bit into it, a little bit gray, a little bit tough, a little bit chewy. Okay, maybe it's the odd one. And I keep eating them, and they just progressively get, like darker in color, like tougher. Like you go to bite it, and like the what's the crust, like the fry stuff, like the batter, the breading. Yeah. So I just came to the conclusion that it was rooster meat.
Yeah, it wasn't chicken.
I don't think it was chicken.
It wasn't chicken, and not only was our lunch not chicken, but it was twice the price that we thought it was going to be.
I think we paid $80 for it.
It was our lunch was $80, and it was so bad. I'm sorry, it was so bad. But the other food we had was so good. We also had waffles that were so good from a local place. They had caramel sauce. What are you thinking about? Yeah,
the $80 I spent on
Rooster. Yeah. Also, whatever. If Rooster's still chicken. There were roosters all over.
I'm just being dramatic. Yeah.
Well, we have to say,
context.
There were roosters all over the Cayman Islands. Like we were getting woken up by cockadoodle-doos. So we were more saying that I think they took those off the street. And,
yeah, that was the conclusion.
Yeah, because the chicken wasn't a Purdue farm chicken, which maybe is better. For
probably it was probably really organic and natural for my body. I'm just used to McDonald's, and I'm like, ew, why isn't this bleached white?
Yeah, the texture wasn't it for me, but whatever. This is a long recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been a while. So yeah, as we mentioned, we're leaving for LSU tomorrow. Excited for probably another good game.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's going to be. I think, obviously the games in the Cayman Islands were maybe a little too close than we wanted them to be, but I think it also gave us close game experience that we wouldn't have had otherwise necessarily. Yeah. And we were able to finish those games. So hopefully, we've learned something.
Because I think even like last year during non-conference, like we were blowing teams out. But then when we did have like close games against Clemson and Miami that we did lose, like we had no close game experience until we lost.
Yeah. So we got to get that experience while still winning the games. And LSU's a great team. So assuming it's going to be a battle, we'll see what happens. But I'm glad that we have a couple more wins under our belt before we get there. So yeah, I think that concludes our little recap of what we've been doing as far as basketball goes. But obviously it's the end of November, Thanksgiving's over, so now we can talk about Christmas.
The switch up was crazy. We left for the Cayman, it was all about Thanksgiving and fall. We come back and I hear Michael Bublé in the airport.
Really?
No, I'm just being exaggerating.
I wish. No, all the stores are playing Christmas music, you guys. It's here, it's happening. My wallet, my bank account knows it's been happening because I have been going crazy Christmas shopping. And I just want to say, I forgot what a normal amount to like give someone is.
Yeah.
Like I can't really remember what I normally do. Like I don't know if what I'm spending is insane or not enough, or like it's definitely not. What are you doing?
Looking at our presents under the tree, I think it definitely is insane.
We do have presents. This is literally I haven't
not even
wrapped.
The beginning.
Yeah, I haven't wrapped. I don't know. I just love giving people Christmas gifts so much. Like, I love being Santa. I don't know. It's just so fun, and I hate when like my family's unwrapping Christmas presents on Christmas, and I hate
It's
when
like uneven.
people don't have like stuff. Like I don't know. I just want everyone to be able to unwrap stuff. I don't care if they know it's from me or not. Whatever. I just like seeing everyone. I don't know. It's just fun.
No, it is fun. It is very fun.
It's just fun. But yeah, I can't really contain myself when it comes to checking out. I've ordered. Tell them about the boxes.
We literally, we got back from the Cayman Islands, and I think we bought in 8 boxes collectively.
We did. It wasn't.
It was 8.
That's not an exaggeration.
And I'm not talking like cute little shipping boxes. I'm talking like I had to carry it like I was a mother.
We were gone for 4 nights.
4 nights.
We had 8 packages.
And it's growing and it's continuing.
Oh yeah, there's plenty more on the way.
I think I even have some in there right now that I just haven't even been bothered to go and get.
Yeah, no, I keep getting emails.
Yeah, you have a package.
Yeah, don't forget your package. Your package is waiting for you. It makes me feel guilty. It's like a dog in there. Oh gosh. Okay. But anyways, yeah, Christmas time, love it. It's been really fun, and we have like 4 more weeks of it. So yay.
4 more weeks plus that little period in February where my family comes and I finally get to give them their presents. So we'll have like a Christmas 2.0.
Oh, I know. I'm sad. I'm so sad that your family's not coming for Christmas, but hopefully your mom stays for months when she comes. That would be awesome, Kelly. Love you. I really just want you to cook and take care of Wendy.
I did have a fantasy today about the spaghetti.
Oh my gosh, Kelly, please come. No, I'm just kidding. We love what you do, but we just love your company. You're just
Winnie
so
does
fun.
too. She actually heard your name and just sprinted out.
Yeah, she loves her grandmother. So yeah, what else have we been up to? There's been a lot of upsets in women's basketball. I think women's college basketball has been like insane. Not even like on court, off court, like everything. It is insane. It's like a different world.
I love it.
Yeah.
I forget how much it really does occupy me.
Yes.
Because like I only ever think, or like in off season, I'm so like us centered and like thinking about us. But like I forget how many games I watch, how many like teams I check up on. Like I check so many box scores. I like borderline know like who scored what last game or what play. Like I get like really into it.
I'm such a fan, you guys. Like, I do. I check everything. I'm always on ESPN. But that's so fun. I guess that just shows how much we love basketball. And it's cool to be a part of it. For 1 more year, for me and Georgia, unless you guys make something happen. Let's be real. Just to be honest. Anyways, one more thing. I've been trying to cook more. Why don't you talk about your whole food thing? Like wanting like control.
Oh yeah, we eat out obviously a lot because like when we travel, we get food. We have like the performance center. We just because of our schedule, like we're always like away for so long, so we obviously get food catered to us, which is great. I love it. But like my body just screams for a piece of like broccoli and onion sometimes, or like some peppers and potato. I don't know, like onion. Caramelized.
I love onions. Okay, go.
Anyway, so we've been trying to cook more because then it's like, you know, when we are on the road for long stretches, I'm no longer like, oh, this is like the 8th Cheesecake Factory I've had. Like, no, I did have that bowl of vegetables a week ago.
Yeah.
I remember it. My body is glowing.
So we did, in fact, have Caesar salad today, and I did, in fact, make stuffed shells 2 nights in a row.
I just saw a TikTok too, and like this whole like girl math thing, they were like, girl math is if it's cooked at home, it's just plain and simple healthy. Like it doesn't even count towards anything. Like no matter what you make, it's healthy. Amen, because the amount of ricotta I just housed was not normal.
No, it was so bad. The night before, this one's a little bit better, but the other night I made vodka sauce with stuffed shells, and that was literally butter, Parmesan, mozzarella, ricotta, heavy cream.
It was cooked at home though.
It was made at home, so it was healthy. Tonight we put I put some spinach in the stuffed shells, and that made it feel a little better. Whatever. It's homemade.
Whatever makes you sleep at night.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how much, like, obviously this probably isn't super sustainable once we get into ACC play, but for now, I just want to have a home-cooked meal every now and then. Totally agree with you. So that's it for our 30-minute little recap. Now let's hear from our next sponsor, Phillips Real Estate. All of Dave's house listings are currently under contract, so we don't have any homes to tell you about this week, but that means he has plenty of time to list your house and get it on the market. Call or text Phillips Real Estate at 540-346-4552 to pick Dave's brain about the current real estate market and ask him how he can get top dollar for your home. And if you've been thinking of buying but was unsure of where to start, he can help you with that too. Just call or text Phillips Real Estate at 540-346-4552 and pick his brain or say hi to him at any of our home games. He's a great supporter. Comes to all our games, is the best. So make sure to check him out. Okay, our next segment. I'm very excited for this week. Song of the Week brought to you by Hokie House. Head down to Hokie House, listen to some great music, have some great food. There's a jukebox on the second floor. You've got to go play your Song of the Week or our Song of the Week. Just definitely head down to Hokie House. There's so many games on this time of year, so go watch some sports, eat some food, and listen to music. Do you have your Song of the Week?
I do. I've rekindled my Troye Sivan love.
I knew this was going to be yours, and this is why I was so excited for this segment.
He is an Australian singer, but he's also like an actor. He does a bit of everything, very talented guy. But I would have to say his new album is great, but I love What's the Time Where You Are. That's like number one.
Can you sing it?
No. You always ask me, I always say no.
Well, that's why I can't stop now.
But then like I love that whole album or whatever, but then I just have like one dance song that I've been like really whatever, and it's Move Your Body by Marshall Jefferson.
Okay. The Troy, how do you say his name?
I say Troye Sivan, but it might be Troye Sivan.
I don't know. The Troye Sivan.
I don't know.
His new album I really, really do like. Got Me Started is also really good.
One of Your Girls
is so good.
Silly.
They're so good. So go listen to that, guys. My Song of the Week is, for once, I think this might be the first time in a long time, maybe ever, that mine's not Taylor Swift or Hamilton.
Potentially.
Yeah, definitely one of few. But it's Be More by Steven Sanchez. Steven Sanchez was on my TikTok. He's probably not on yours at all. But he's like the Elvis of our generation or whatever.
What?
As in like that's his style, not like as in the popularity.
I was gonna say what?
No, like he does he dances like him, and I don't know. It's very like I think people dress up in like 50s attire to go to his concerts sometimes. I don't know, but Be More is good. I really like. I don't know. I like old timey. It's not even old timey sounding, but it could be. I don't know. I really like it. It's different than what I normally listen to, which is 1989 or Reputation. Also, what the heck, guys? She didn't announce Reputation Taylor's version. I won't dwell on it, but whatever. So yeah, that's it for Song of the Week. Now we can just chit chat a little bit. I think, well, firstly, it was just Thanksgiving and we were just talking about sides and stuff. So I thought it would be very appropriate if we drafted Thanksgiving foods. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Have we drafted things before?
I think we potentially have.
Yeah, we might have.
Like ages ago.
Just in case. I don't know if you guys have seen this on TikTok or whatever, but
it's basically like an order. Like, what would you take with your first pick?
Yeah. So, like, if I go first, I'll pick my number one thing, and we can do 5 things.
Like the buffet's there. Where are you going first?
Yeah.
Because let's be real, no one goes in line.
Yeah.
You want to get the good stuff first
before everyone else gets it. But
before Raven hits whatever I just want to mention her name because I know she's listening for it. We haven't said it once.
Hey, Raven.
And I know her heart rate increased when we started talking about Christmas presents. I know it increased.
She's giggling right now. She's giggling, kicking her feet. She is.
She's about to text me.
Yeah.
I got you no presents, and I'm not going to get you any presents, Raven.
Yeah, she's like, that's great. But yeah, once I pick something, since we're like drafting it, like Georgia can't pick it. So like,
what?
That's drafting.
Oh.
So I take it off the table.
Choice.
So that's literally like, I'm going to the buffet. I'm taking this.
Okay.
Okay, you can go first, though. 5 things.
No, let's rock, paper, scissors for it.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. With the first pick, I'm going to take the mac and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best, obviously. I'm going to be upset. Okay. Well, mac and cheese is gone. Scrumptious, but whatever. I'll take green bean casserole. I love it.
I'll take the mashed potatoes and the gravy that's included.
Well, you're definitely winning right now. I'll take. Those are like my 3 favorite things. I don't really care about.
I don't mean to say that, but I hate green bean casserole.
That's fine. I'll eat it all. I should have taken mashed potatoes then. If you weren't gonna take whatever, I'm not cheating. I'll take ham.
That's fine because I'll take the turkey. Like,
okay, I don't want turkey. I'll take rolls. I like rolls.
Okay.
Can you even think of anything?
You know what? I really enjoy the cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce? You liked it at the hotel?
I liked it.
I didn't like them. I like cranberry sauce.
I like sweet stuff on like Yeah, so I'm gonna take
that
the
was kind
cranberry
of bitter,
sauce.
but fair enough. What was I gonna say? Nuts. What else is there? I'll take sweet potato. I like sweet potatoes.
Okay. So
My
what
mom,
do I have?
My
I have
mom
mac
makes corn. Oh,
I just have mac and cheese, mashed potato, turkey, cranberry sauce.
you have Thanksgiving. We're definitely forgetting something crucial. There's stuffing, and my mom.
You
makes
can
corn.
have the pumpkin pie.
No, we're not doing. Wait, this is our gluten.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I'll take the apple pie.
Okay. I guess I'll take. I don't even. Whatever. Pumpkin pie. You won. It's fine. Okay. The next thing, since Thanksgiving's over, I thought we could talk a little bit about what's on our Christmas list. Because I love Christmas.
I had a few things, just like hoodies and shoes here, there, whatever. But I think just like a set of knees that made me feel like I'm 18
I knew you were
again.
about to make a joke. Wait, repeat that. A set of knees.
That make me feel like I'm 18 again.
18? Was that your peak
Or at
year?
least like when I can like warm up and I can like have a few breaks and not feel like I've completely cooled down.
Mm-hmm. What is it with that? What is it with cooling down so fast when you're older? More experienced?
More experienced.
When you
More
have
seasoned.
100 games under your belt?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. We've been really lucky this year though, as far as like health and stuff. So don't want to. Well, right now we're feeling lucky. Let's just be honest. So that's been nice. No complaints, but maybe a little complaint.
I would love a car too.
A car.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do our. Oh, we should do that next week. We should do our unrealistic Christmas.
Yeah, I want a car and a new iPhone because ever since they released the new ones, the one I got 2 years ago just suddenly gets a black screen and a loading thing.
Okay. Yeah,
And it deletes my apps.
You definitely need a new phone. That's not unrealistic. I think next week we should definitely do unrealistic Christmas wish lists. Okay, we have one more little concept thing, but let's hear from our last sponsor, Adjust NRV. We want to tell you about something that's been a game changer for us. Dr. Brooke at Adjust NRV, your local chiropractor near Virginia Tech, is on a mission to help all of us live our best lives through chiropractic wellness. We know the grind of training and playing, it can take a toll on your body, but thanks to Adjust NRV, we found a way to stay at the top of our game. They have our backs. Literally, they've helped us improve our performance and keep us inspired for better health every day. So Hokie Nation, whether you're an athlete or just someone who wants to up their wellness game, check out Adjust NRV. You can find out more at www.adjustnrv.com. It's super easy to set up an account and book your first appointment completely online. Because when you feel your best, you can be your best. Thanks to Adjust NRV for keeping us in the game. Go Hokies! As we were mentioning, we've been really lucky. We've been feeling great. Thanks to Adjust NRV. And now our final little thingy thing. I think we both would say that we love breakfast foods.
Yeah.
We love breakfast. That's my favorite meal of the day for sure. What's yours?
Probably dinner.
Dinner. I think mine's just my favorite because I can easily make my breakfast all the time and I can't always, I don't know, I have a lot of control over my breakfast.
Yeah.
More so than others.
Yeah.
So now we can draft breakfast foods. Oh, well, can I take it? Okay, fine. Rock. You get the last one. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yay! Okay, I won. First, I'm taking hash browns.
I'm taking beans.
Beans? Great. Okay, I'm taking eggs. I love eggs.
I'm taking bagels.
I love bagels too. I'm taking turkey sausage.
I'm taking chicken sausage.
Okay, that's good. I'm taking waffles.
Pancakes. I'm a pancakes girly.
What about French toast sticks?
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Finally, I guess I'll just take English muffins. No, I'll take tortillas so that I can make my breakfast burrito.
You don't have the beans though.
Yeah, but I'll put eggs and
I need a spread
hash browns in
to
it.
put on my pancakes.
Well, that'll be provided.
Okay.
You'll have whatever spread you want.
You have eggs. I feel like I need some kind of substantial.
You do need some substance.
Like I need some protein. Actually, I got chicken sausage.
I'll take scrambled eggs. You can take hard-boiled eggs or
Oh yeah.
Or what do you like? Poached?
I'll take the poached eggs and the avocado.
Ooh, avocado would be a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I let you have that.
Yeah, essentially.
That was nice.
That was really nice. That was really nice of you. Thank
Yeah.
So kind.
We're ending on a good note, you guys. We're not fighting at all today, did we?
I don't think so.
I can't believe that one comment you made.
I'm about to go back and say when I made it and how I made it and to get rid of it.
Okay, well, whatever. That was our 35th episode, guys. We're going to LSU tomorrow. Next time we talk, we'll be able to debrief on that. We have a week in between that and our next game, so hopefully we'll be able to record. Cross your fingers if we have enough energy. Okay, you got anything else, Georgia? Okay, I'm Liz.
I'm Georgia.
And we're
Queens of Cassell.